Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Noita. So we're just after the first biome here, and you might notice that I have 260 health, because things have been going well in some ways. They've also been going very poorly in many other ways, because I've died 4 times already trying to get a run to put on video here. So, here's the deal. First of all, I found lots of weird spells and stuff, but all I have is garbage wands. We just have the bouncing spells modifier, which I think is going to be really fun, combined with this piercing shot thing, but I didn't put piercing shot on any of our wands yet, because it's not relevant with any of the spells we're currently running. Got the chain bolt. Chain bolt's great. It definitely should carry us through the second area at the very least. Here's why I'm starting the video now instead of later. I found a spell I've never found before. This was in a chest. It doesn't have a limited number of casts. It's just get a bunch of wasps, and I think if it was a good spell, it would have limited casts, right? All of the things that summon helpful people, helpful entities, have limited casts. So the fact that this doesn't makes me think that there's a pretty good chance it's going to kill me the first time I cast it. So I just want to make sure that we get that on video. Let's all know what Summon Wasp Swarm does. That said, we're certainly not going to start with it. But we will, at some point, drop the Wasp Swarm. So I desperately need wands. Gosh, I love Chain Bolt, though. Chain Bolt's so good. Yeah, we desperately need wands, and I think we're in a position where we can fight. So let's head to those fungal caverns, shall we? We got lots and lots of health. This wand has a pretty high max mana, but not very good regen. So, if we have to fire a lot of chain bolts, we are eventually going to run into problems. That said, chain bolt gets the job done pretty damn fast most of the time. Oh, I hate this. Alright, I'm just gonna, from a distance. It shot through the barrel, like beyond the barrel. There we go. Alright, that's going to cause some problems for everybody down there, and we, honestly, might just stay put for a second and let this burn out. I don't want to have to navigate this thing while being shot at, while all of the walls are on fire. Right, it would be great to have places where we can land safely. Yeah, boy, that's a lot of dudes. Let's go this way. Let's just go away from all those dudes. I really do love Chain Bolt. It's a ridiculously good spell. Ow, fucking goop everywhere. So this is going super well so far. Just an incredibly hostile environment. The mine wants us to know that we are not welcome here, and it's happening. I feel that. Oh boy. Okay. Is it wasp time? This might be wasp time. Let's see what happens. I'm so nervous. Get him! Nope. Oh. Oh. Are you guys gonna do a thing, or... Nope, you are gonna catch on fire and then fly around me a lot in a way that makes it very hard for me to feel safe. So it's said to help you in combat. There's no limit to the number of these that I can... Oh, God. Why did that happen then? There's like a single burning pixel. It looks like... Okay, it looks like I only have 6 now. Maybe they have a limited duration? Yeah. Okay, they have a limited duration. Huh. Weird spell. Okay, we'll cast some more when we get into combat with things that want to fight us from close up. First thing I want to do is try to purify this pool real fast. How though, did I even catch fire? I don't think I got hit by anything. Okay, well that wand is going to become encased in earth real fast here. Yeah, that's energy orb, right? That's not a bad wand at all. That's a good wand with a decent spell in it. I'm not doing damage. None of my spells are going to do damage to it either. You know what? We'll enter somewhere else. We'll go lower. Or, alternatively, perhaps we will not. If I literally can't damage that thing, that's obviously going to be a little bit of a problem. I guess we could get close to it and have the wasps up. Get him! Get him! No, okay, well... Well, I tried. Oh, hey, look, it's our buddy. That's earlier than we usually see him, I feel like. Well, I gotta be honest with you. I do not feel great about this entrance. Ow. Touched it with my face, a small amount. Small amount of face touching there. The air feels extremely humid in a way that does not, I believe, affect chain bolt at all. Although chain bolt's a little bit unreliable as far as detonating mushrooms. We do have black hole for terrain removal, so we could just dig up there and deal with that. I would really love to kill that mushroom if we could... There we go. Just to ensure that it's not going to detonate the moment we get near it. Oh, Lord. I forgot about the ants. Get them, wasps! Are you guys going to help in combat, or the wasps don't do anything? Yeah, so we can shoot around the obstruction here. There we go. Until that guy finally dies. Alright, stay away from the blood. Wow, tough dude. Okay, the wasps will get people if they get in melee range. Actually, it's not damaging them when they get in melee range. It's damaging them if they collide with the wasps. It's like the wasps don't attack at all. They seem to be like completely passive, just a damage field, sort of. So I have no way of harming this thing, and I can't move now because the ants are just kicking me back and forth like some kind of ball. You mean recharging? Why is it recharging? Alright, well, let's put up some wasps at least, so that these wasps do get killed when they attack me. Yeah, the human thing is affecting the black hole in ways that I forgot that it was going to. So it's actually not a very good tool for digging right now. I guess we do have this. This is a pretty good tool for digging, and it's ineffective down here. Oh. Huh. It's usually a pretty good tool for digging. Oh, right. I was gonna say, why is this behaving this way? But bouncing spells, right? I have a perk. That doesn't feel much like a perk at this moment. So it's gonna work, we have to fire it from the distance that it's going to end at. And unfortunately, we have a speed modifier on the wand and also shuffle. So it's impossible to know when the projectile is going to come out fast and when it's going to come out at normal speed. Okay, there we go. What are you? Okay, you have a double spell in you, but aside from that, you're kind of a nothing. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that. Runestone of Weight. I mean, we should probably try it, right? We should probably pick that up. What do I want to drop? What do I have? Acceleration, and also I got some slush in there, a bunch of pheromones. I am not a big fan of the pheromone potion because I am not a big fan of creatures. I have been convinced by the video game that it is a bad idea to have followers. I think that is some pretty solid evidence. Boy, This area is a nightmare right now. What's this guy's deal? Why are there so many different kinds of enemy wizards? Always casts horizontal, or always casts, sorry, shoot behind you. The blood mist. You know, just a huge cloud of blood mist. I mean, I can see this being valuable, right? You get it on a wand that fires real fast, so every time you attack, you first blood mist yourself and get the crit bonus. I don't know, though. It's got really, really good shooting stats. Maybe I do want to drop the bees wand. I just don't. These wasps are not. Oh man, you know what though? They might be really good against the worm, potentially, because the worm can only damage us. The dragon worm can only damage us in melee, right? This thing has a lot going for it. I might drop our... Might seem weird, but I might drop our black hole wand. Not that black hole is bad or anything, but we already have a tool that digs through most things, and... No, I'm not going to take it. I probably shouldn't. I probably shouldn't drop the black hole wand for that. What we really need is just something that's better at basic combat. Also, I really want to wash the slime off, but I need to not be in combat for a second here. Alright, P's up. Stop freezing me. Hate this. Hate this. This is going terribly. You can hear the wasps slamming themselves against the metal surface nearby. It won't tell me what that liquid is. It's trying to pretend that that liquid is a gold nugget. Yep, that's why I like to detonate those before I get near them. There we go. Okay. Oh! Magic arrow with trigger is actually pretty interesting. That might be worth replacing the bees. 2 spells per cast, so obviously the fact that the magic arrow has trigger is kind of irrelevant in here. But 2 spells per cast, recharge time is absolutely horrible. Nah, you know what. Okay, something fell through here and then immediately became a fire. Taking huge amounts of damage from slime. Right. I just want to find cool wands. Okay, that's... He reached through some terrain to hit me there, which feels against the rules. I'm sure there's a law against that. Well, this has been a nightmare. Damn it, I was trying very hard not to do that. Okay. Just wash it off. Okay, this one at least I can do damage to. It's weird how bad the chain bolt is at hitting hives, though. Okay, there we go. Stay back. Stay back. Okay, Jesus. Alright, let's burn these guys down real fast, and hooray, money! Whew. Okay. I guess this is another situation where we're just digging with this thing. Actually, it'd probably be best to do it from above. And, probably also, I should refill my water while we're up here. What does that always cast? Orbiting Arc. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's a very good wand. I mean, we probably just have to get out of here now, right? I think that's probably the case. Okay. So, we can go back approximately this way and it's pretty safe. Except this doesn't go out. There's a lot of weird fungus. I don't want to get close enough to this thing to do damage to it with the slow shots. Okay, wow, that really travels. Damn it, I feel like this this wand, when you switch to it, it goes into a weird, super long recharge mode. Oh, please die, please die. Okay. Yeah, 24 health. This has been a very disappointing second biome, in no small part, due to our extremely weird set of spells here. That robot's laughing at me. You all heard that, right? I'm not, I'm not the only one? Okay. Well, apparently I'm not welcome in that tunnel. Whew. Alright, let's see if we can just kill him like this. It's gonna take a minute, because this is not a huge amount of damage. Okay, for some reason now I'm on fire. Doesn't... I'm not 100... I wasn't paying attention to our right. Not 100% sure where all that fire came from. Alright, now that that caster's dead, we should be able to go this way, hopefully. And, like, we just gotta get out of here. Yep. I do not love it, but we did manage to pick up a couple of wand bodies that are actually pretty decent. Let's just try to recover from here. So we got a lot of money, too. Okay, that's 4 spells per cast on a 4-slot wand is interesting. A lot of this stuff is not very good. Six spells per cast with a 1.25 second recharge time. This is a wand that you could just like load up with a lot of basic decent yield spells and let them go to town. Honestly, I don't hate that idea. It is 6 slots though, right? Yeah, so it doesn't have room for modifiers in it. Or, I mean, you can put modifiers in it, but you're losing projectiles. I don't really know what the right move is there. It doesn't really have the maximum mana necessary to fire 6 spells either. Like, you probably don't get 6 spells out of that. Yeah, I think we might be best off working with the wands we have. So let's rebuild a little bit here. So this thing, I think this thing has some promise. Obviously, I don't love that it has shuffle. But if we put, like... Yeah, it having shuffle really does complicate things, huh? So these things are 30 mana each. I mean, this will launch everything off really quickly. So maybe we just like load this with stuff and let it be kind of a mystery what comes out of it, but you know, it's just a lot. Just fight with volume, basically. Okay, even with the pretty high mana regen rate, it can't reliably do the thing. Yeah, I mean, we're burning mana at an incredible rate here. Chain Bolt is very expensive. I don't know. I kind of want to have Chain Bolt and Energy Orb in separate... Wow. The additional mana drain on Piercing Shot is incredible. Yeah, I kind of want to have them in separate wands so that we can reliably use Energy Orb to dig. And, like, this is actually an okay combat wand by itself, right? The spell does 18 damage plus 11 damage most of the time. I don't think the wasps are actually worth a wand, honestly. And then, yeah, maybe we just have 2 empty wands and we're hoping to find some better stuff. Because I don't think any of these are worth buying. But that leaves us with no chain bolt up. Alright, this wand will be kind of a weird general purpose combat wand, and we'll just hope to find some better stuff. We had very bad luck with this in that last biome. More blood, you know, I don't hate it. I kind of think all these are bad, though. Faster movement. Your projectile spells have a chance to duplicate, but you're more vulnerable to projectile damage. Or you're immune to electric damage. You know, I think I like this. I think there's a lot of stuff that we can do with this. And there's definitely a lot to be said for your spells behaving in a way that you can predict. Okay, interesting. So, Pentagon and Chaotic Path. Okay, we're going to take this and probably not use it. Yeah, it is a shame, though, that the that Energy Orb is so bad at digging when you have bouncing. I wasn't planning on finding a bunch of Energy Orb. We've kind of removed one of the best parts of Energy Orb here. Ooh. Navigate carefully. Alright, so obviously I would love that. Let's see if we can get our orb to actually get in there, though. Well, maybe we can come around from the other side. I was kind of hoping it would just bounce less off of the snow, you know? I mean, Chain Bolt does something. That's totally eventually going to work. Damn it, Chain Bolt. Stop. There we go. Oh, that doesn't... Okay. Well... You know, it's always going to do whichever one we don't want. It does seem like the speed of this projectile is not 100% constant, right? Because we're having situations here where we fire it from one place and it goes to one spot, and then I move forward and it goes to the same spot, and then I move backward and it goes to the same spot. It's very difficult to actually, like, reliably... There we go. Actually, that probably isn't going to do it. There we go. That'll help. Something cool. It's not really that cool. 7 capacity with 4 spells per cast and shuffle. That's another unreliable wand. Another remarkably unreliable wand. Hold on now. We don't have enough money to shop here, but let's really quickly see if there's anything worth buying. Damage field. I mean, Magic Arrow's good. Chaotic Transmutation is a dangerous sort of thing. I'm interested in damage field. Projectile just has a damage field around it. I could perhaps make use of such a thing. 670 is not that far off. Ah, do not bite me. Okay. So yeah, we'll try to remember where this is and come back to it. I mean, the odds of me successfully executing that are not amazing. That said, maybe we'll just find a situation where we gain a huge amount of money all at once. Ooh. Okay, we'll get to that. Hold on. Also, I am a constant threat to the entirety of my environment. I mean, I'm sure if damage field is good at all, it's going to add a really, really huge mana drain. But whatever, we'll figure it out. Now it's just a matter of surviving to get to use it. So my guess at what this runestone that we have probably does is it gives a, like we'll put it down and we'll hit it to get it singing, right? And it'll project a field that will make things heavy within it, like flying enemies will be pulled down to the ground. I wonder if it'll have an effect on the worm. There we go, perfect. Nope, that doesn't actually go anywhere. Sorry, it goes to the creepy hand. Which is, who knows why. You know, honestly, firing the energy orb into liquid is really nice for controlling where it ends up. Damn it, I'm having a hard time doing it now, though. Oh, you know what? Chain bolt's got it. That'll do. So we're gonna have to enter this thing from below, right? Yeah, this is beautiful, actually. Alright, here's the problem. We just didn't have enough blood when we were shooting before. Turns out, answer to all of our problems. There we go. Not gonna let some dude with a sniper rifle push me around. I'm a wizard or something. Maybe we bounce this like this. No, too much time in the liquid. Because I can't just shoot it directly, right? It's got a little too much energy. There we go. Okay, so one of those turrets below us. A thing to be wary of. That's a corpse. And that is... yeah. That's just bad egg. Speaking of bad eggs. Looks like a pretty bad egg to me. Damn it. Oh, hey, how's it going? To be honest with you, I thought I maybe had a moment's reprieve from fighting this guy. I guess this is a tactic, isn't it? What if we just filled that area with liquid? Ow, what am I... oh, his body is probably constantly... yeah, there's fluid, or freezing vapor in there. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. So what if we just filled this with liquid and then got near it? Is that a real strategy? Can we do that? We're talking about a lot of liquid, I guess. It does seem like a very brave maneuver. A maneuver that I don't know if I have the bravery to execute. Oh. Or he'll handle it. Works for me. So these big water pits under ice often have stuff at the bottom of them, right? Okay, often but not always. Do not touch that with your electro hands. Huh. What was that? Because that was not one of the normal cryoskull things. See, like, they look quite a bit different than that. And it certainly produced less freezing vapor than the cryoskulls generally do. So yeah, I have no idea what the hell that thing was. I kind of love, can I tell you? I kind of love all the blood trocution. A lot of pretty metal stuff happens in this game, but electrocuting a waterfall of your foe's blood as it tumbles down toward you is maybe one of the more metal things. That's toxic mist? I don't want clouds of toxic mist, and I don't think that wand is all that good, frankly. Damn it, chain bolt, actually break it. There we go. So we are definitely exploring in a pretty haphazard way here. In part because, as you can tell, my confidence is terribly shaken. I do not trust myself to survive a full exploration. There we go. Should probably not just fire projectiles willy-nilly near that number of explosive crates when I don't really know what any of my projectiles are going to do once they are launched. Very tough to say. Damn it. Come on. We do need to refill that water. We need to, next time we're in a place where there's a lot of water or sludge. Could probably get a little bit out of that, but honestly I'd probably have to spend as much as I got. Let's just bottle up all this electricity. I will say, it's a real bummer how many of the ranged enemies are effectively able to shoot you long before you could even know they're there. That's tough to deal with. Ah, there we go. Alright, well this is This is going okay, is what I was about to say. I do feel like this biome has gone a lot less embarrassingly than the last one. Okay, that's just an electric box trap just hanging out there. Weird, but not a problem for us. Alright, come on, show me some more health upgrades. I mean, wands are good too, don't get me wrong, but I would love to feel sturdy. The wand is fine. The projectiles are maybe a little bit better than fine. But, I mean, they're not better than what we're firing now. Yeah, this is not worth taking. So it seems like sometimes the impact of the... Okay, there we go. We have at least once or twice here seen that the impact of the chain bolt will break ice, but not always. Sometimes it just goes through clean. Chain bolt... Okay. Right, got near the water. That's on me. That's my bad. The chain bolt seems to have some very unpredictable effects on terrain. I never feel like I know what it's going to do. No, that's not very interesting. Yeah, get in the water. That's a smart move. That'll save you. Oh. Well, we've explored a fair amount of space. It was not optimally thorough, but honestly, I don't feel horrible moving on. We do only have $446, which is probably not going to be enough to buy anything in the next shop. But you know what? Never mind. Not even gonna bother spending my own water to put this out. Let's just get in here and then refill our water. Okay. We do have the money necessary to buy one thing. 900 max mana with 20 charge speed. So, I mean, you could fire this thing a lot of times before it's weird charge speed would become an issue. Alright, let's build something out of what we got here. So first of all, damage field. Constantly deals 3.5 damage to nearby creatures. Boy, I wish I knew what constantly meant in this context. You know, because, like, what it actually means is it deals that much damage some number of times per second, right? Just put the number on the thing. So how do we want to employ that? We only have one wand that doesn't shuffle. So if we put it in a wand that has shuffle, we can't guarantee that it will ever actually apply, right? And it does add a fair amount of mana drain. See, what I want to do is something like this, but we can't do that in this wand with its 51 charge speed. We'll get to fire that projectile like once every 2 minutes. Yeah, I guess I'm going to separate these again. Then what do we want to use these high chaos wands for? Honestly, this thing is cool. We could do some cool stuff with this. We could just jam a bunch of spells into this, and then we don't really have good spells for that though. I mean, like, the arrows that are in it now are certainly not a good fit. I'm going to drop... We're not going to use these bouncing bolts. I think that... Or bouncing bursts. I think that's probably pretty uncontroversial. So, like, modifiers are kind of awkward in here, but, like, if we just threw in... I do like the arrows better than the bouncing bursts, to be clear. What if I put in these spark bolts with triggers? So now... A lot of the time, it'll fire 6 projectiles, right? Because if it rolls the spark bolt, then it'll pull other stuff out of the wand. So, I mean, those are not very good spells, but again, there's something to be said for volume, right? You do feel that refire. It would be less of a problem if the spells we had to put in it were better. Yeah, I'm going to pull these back out. And I don't know what I want to do with you, like, we just have so much garbage. Chaotic Path seems like a really bad idea. Honestly, none of these seem... I might just throw that wand away. I might just be willing to immediately throw that wand away the next time we encounter a, new wand. And then, like, I don't... Yeah... I guess what we could do for right now is just put Black Hole into here, have this be the wand that holds Black Hole for when we maybe have to use it. And then I kind of think we'll just throw away a bunch of garbage, like, so that we have room to carry some projectiles here. Bifurcated is usually pretty bad. We do have Sea of Lava, which, you know, has some potential. There are a lot of things that would not survive being dunked in a sea of lava. I think this spell doesn't function as a sort of a shotgun until we have better ammo to put in it anyway. There's no sense in holding on to the bad ammo, right? Alright, so Chain Bolt in one wand, damage field thing in a different wand. Extra item in every holy mountain we haven't gotten to yet. Give me the radar. I think the place that we are worst off in right now is that our wands are kind of garbage. Alright, so... Oh, I thought for sure that was going to detonate that. Okay, so the electricity... The electricity will detonate a cryo tank that is submerged in liquid if we electrify the liquid, but it will not detonate a cryo tank that is sitting on an electrifiable surface. So the damage output of the, oh, is it reading, yeah, I was like, it's reading a bunch of wands close together over here, but that's the shop. The damage on the damage field thing seems pretty significant. That's all freezing vapor, huh? I just have to wait a second until that goes away. A little worried that I'm gonna, like, suddenly detonate boxes as I walk past them. I'm just gonna try to survive here. And unfortunately, every enemy in the area is flying. Well, almost every enemy in the area is flying. So the fact that we automatically electrify all floors is not nearly as cool as it sounds. Okay, the damage field has no effect on terrain. Yeah, we're definitely still getting some pretty variable movement speed on that projectile. This. And hey, I think that counts as an accident kill. We did get double money for it. Oh dear. Must get away from explosives. Yeah, that does seem pretty good, right? It's the never-ending, expanding pool of flaming blood. Yep, that's bad. The good news is, I was on fire, and then I got covered in blood, and that really dealt with the fire problem quite well. So Chain Bolt is completely unaffected by force fields. Yeah, jump over here. That's the only way you're going to get me is if you jump over here. It's your only hope. All this money. Oh wait, we found the drill car. No, wait, that's... What is this? This is not the drill car. No, it is the drill car. What is it doing? Okay, stay out of the way. I guess you can turn this thing on. Although I did, at the same time I turned it on, I also ignited its fuel. I thought it was going to drill in a much more traditional fashion. It's not really doing that. The drill on the front of it is largely for show, I guess. So one thing that's not clear to me is exactly what those hammerhead dudes are doing. Are they summoning enemies from other areas, or are they teleporting already extant enemies? What is this? Hold on one second. From other areas, or are they making new enemies? You know, it's hard to know. Alright, what if we did that reflection the other way? Nope, that's not exactly working. That's close. I just want to dig a little bit. Could you just help me out a little bit? No, let's see, like, anywhere else I try to bank it off of, it's not going to go in the right direction. God, the right shot is so narrow and finicky here. Oh, and also there's, of course, our shots are not perfectly accurate. They do stuff kind of without me asking them to. Is this a thing we found before, this cave off the side of the... This might be new. It might be something. We're going to find out in a second here if I can ever... There we go. That looks real good. Yeah. Oh, it's... Okay. It's some kind of super mimic. Oh, God. Oh, God. Why is it always got to be a nightmare? Why is it always got to be a nightmare in here? Leggy mutation. You grow disturbing limbs that fight... Okay. Is this more or less upsetting than the tentacle version of this? I think more, right? Huh. Blood to acid? No, thank you. Teleporting cast seems like a bad idea. I wonder if this is always here? Oh, sorry, fish. That's my bad. I'm sorry. Huh. What a weird everything that's happening right now. Where are you going? I truly hate it. It's like, it's way more upsetting than the tentacle version, and I'm not 100% sure why. In theory, this should be better, right? This is more familiar. But the fact that they are legs makes it so much worse. Oh, it didn't finish drilling. This was an incomplete drill. You might actually have to go around. So I'm not sure I can get the, yeah, alright, I could black hole that, but it doesn't feel worthwhile, because there's area to well, maybe there's area to explore over here. Just get some blood on me. You got too close to the lighting fixtures, you fool. It's actually very difficult to get around in this biome. Come on, help me out here a little bit. That was close. There we go. That's a good one. Sometimes you gotta improvise, and I feel like in Noita, sometimes in that phrase means all of the times. That's right, I gotta remember, I can hang eternally as long as I'm near a surface. Oh, hey, all of the gun enemies. I guess I should have just dropped straight down. The electricity would have killed them all instantly. Okay, I wanted to make sure that was dealt with before we got over there. Okay, charge! There we go. Say, why isn't he frying? There we go. That thing's got healing beams. Okay, well that's problem solved. Sometimes I forget that the tentacles fight for you. That's like, really, all we gotta do is get near things. The tentacles will have at them, but in a very unreliable way. It's hard to tell. Are you kicking? Are you kicking him? I can't even tell if you're doing the thing. And somehow I'm on fire again. Did you know? How am I always on fire? Why is this game always like this? To be clear, I love almost everything about what's happening right now, but it is also upsetting in a variety of ways. Okay, let's just leg ourselves along the roof here. Nope, never mind. Nothing to see there. Okay, let's go back up this way and around. Just bounce it the other way. It just needs to explode kind of nearby. Yeah, no, the ice will fracture. Just a little bit of stress, you know? Much like me. A little bit of stress and the fracturing is immediate. That did not actually finish the job. Okay, that one looks like it's a dud. I mean, I can probably just touch that surface over there, right? No. I'm a little worried that I'm gonna... Oop, okay. I got close enough to it that I touched it. That would not have happened if I had normal flight. I was holding up the whole time, but I got a little too far away from the surface, and so my legs gave out, and I fell on the Listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think that was necessarily a winner. Probably it's a bad idea to have legs or tentacles when fighting the worm, right? Because then you're gonna end up being right on top of it all the time, and that's definitely territory where it has a pretty huge advantage. That said, here's the thing about Noita. Even when we don't win, I find that I often have an extremely baffling time, and really, I think that's a valuable thing for a video game to be able to give you reliably. Most games, eventually, you feel like you understand what's going on. Not this one. Alright, that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time tomorrow, fewer legs, hopefully. Feels like it's a little bit out of my control. And we'll see you then.